hair clipper that cuts so close, it even comes with a warning. This is the Bold Cafe review of the WAHL Aqua Blade Multi-Groomer. We're talking head, beard, nose, and my arse. No. Head, beard, tash, chest, nose. This thing is absolutely feature-packed and it cuts so close. It even boasts 60% closer cutting edge blade. I put it to the test so that you don't have to spend your money on absolute tosh. I purchased this thing with my absolute own dollars and it wasn't cheap, £70. But if this can solve all your hair cutting needs in one product, then maybe it is worth that price tag. And it does also come with a 5-year warranty. So if you think over the years, that makes a lot of sense. Guys, let's open up the box. Inside, loads of goodies. The charging cable, which you are going to need to use straight away. It suggests that you give this thing a charge of 60 minutes before its first use. You plug it in, the blue light flashes, and upon full charge, you get that solid blue light. Next up, we got this absolute giant bag of goodies. This bag holds all of your comb attachments, which you can use for the hair on your head and the hair on your face. The largest comb starts at 25 millimeters. These combs descend in 3 millimeter increments right down to 1.5 millimeters. You get the usual oil, the brush, and a nice little comb for the tash perhaps. And there are also 3 other attachments in here. You've got the foil shaver, which cuts down to 0.2 millimeters, a precision trimmer, and you've got the nose hair attachment. More on those later. It also comes with this carrying case. Now the quality of this thing is left to be desired. It's got this weird sort of 2-part partition, but it's nice to have so you can keep it all together, especially if you want to take this thing on the road. Let's take a look at the shaver itself then. It's a pretty sleek black and silver design. It's got a grippy handle on the side, which for some reason they can detach. I don't know why, but they do. To turn this thing on, you just press the on button there. Let's hear how that sounds. And this on button also features a travel lock function if you hold it down for 5 seconds. Let's test that. There you go. And if I press this, it doesn't turn on. So when you put that in your bag, you can be rest assured people aren't going to mistake it for something else you might have packed in your bag. Nice, the long pause there, turning it back on. That's good, to be fair. The attachments, really easy to get on and off. And honestly, it felt a little bit too easy, perhaps. Push the top of the clipper head and it literally just pops off. And to put the other ones back in, you slot the bottom piece in first, push down, and you're back in business. The product itself is light. It doesn't feel premium, but it certainly doesn't feel cheap. You've got plenty of grippy spots with the little thumb bit at the front. And like I said, the sides are made of a sort of rubber material because don't forget, this can be used wet and dry. Don't forget to oil those blades though. Don't over oil them, just a little bit. And a quick note on the combs, like any other, you simply put them over the top of the clipper head and they clip in relatively securely behind the clipper head at the back there. Of course, it comes with your operating instructions, and I do suggest that you read those. It even comes with a warning at just how close these hair clippers can cut. It tells you to make sure you get the angle of that cutting blade correct against your head so that you don't cut yourself. So I think that's going to be one of the main reasons why you clicked on this video and one of the main selling features of this hair clipper. We take a little zoomed in look here. You can see just how sort of zero gapped or how close these blades appear to be able to cut. And here they are up against a very normal standard set of hair clippers, which I'm also a fan of using. It looks exciting. Let's see how it performs. First off, with a head shave. You're looking at about a week's worth of growth here. We'll first focus on this little area, taking a bit off with a normal set of hair clippers. There you go, the standard sort of amount of hair you're going to get off. Let's now take the Aqua Blade over that. I'm a bit nervous, I can't lie, I've got to get it. Let's see. how close we get it. Oh wow. Yeah. I mean 100% that's closer than a normal set of hair clippers. So first little test there. The Aqua blade definitely cuts closer than your normal set of hair clippers. I think what we need to do now is essentially go over the entire head. So let me give you a little before. Obviously we've done that patch already. Yeah, let's see how it's looking after, shall we? Nice. I don't know how well you can see that, but there is like, that's pretty typical to be honest, with a close shave. This is kind of what's come off the head. Nah, that's legit, mate. Here's how we're looking after. Best way to describe it, it's a direct in between a normal pair of hair clippers and your standard rotary electric head shaver. So that's how it performed on the head. Let's see how well it does with the facial hair. Maybe you want to sharpen up that cheek line. Wonderful, wonderful. I like to maintain most recently this sort of look, a bit of stubble with a more pronounced tash. Now usually what I'll do to redefine the tash, I'll go down with zero guard on the face, but at times that does make the look a little bit more Ned Flanders than, you know, stubble stash. So let's see how the 3mm looks just on the stubble here. Of course the guards, they literally just go on like that. Oh wow, it's taken out. Bit of pulling. Ah, okay, there is some pulling happening here. There you go. 3mm versus whatever the hell that is, probably 5 or 6. So you can see there, successfully takes down the stubble, but there was a little bit of pulling, just to note. Let's finish off. Okay, there we go, look. We've got our nice little 3mm stubble, a nice pronounced tash. So now we can just use the no guard on here just to sort of tidy up the tash a little bit before. Nice. Wait, have I got a lopsided tash? Yes, I have. So let's take a little bit off. Okay, I'm really happy with that. That's actually like a legit maintaining the look quite nicely, to be honest. Right, let's give you a real treat now. If you feel a little bit uncomfortable at this point, feel free to skip, but man's rocking that chest hair. Oh, I don't like to sacrifice it, but I will. For the greater good, let's get it all off. Oh, gotta be careful around the old nips. The blades were getting quite hot there. Don't like your chest hair, you can totally do it with that too. I actually like the chest hair, I rate it. As a final treat, I mean, yeah, not much more you can say about that. So we've showered off, we're looking absolutely pristine in the face department. The head is looking nice and clean. And there's one very important step that I need to do here to finish off the final clean cut look. And that is, of course, use some of my last remaining bald head butter. If you're a long-time viewer of the channel, you will know all about this, but I've got some very exciting news to come for you in the following couple of months. So I usually get about that much and just pop it in the palm of my hand there, rub it round, and I just rub it in here, all over the head, and any of those like flaky bits, or you know what, it just feels good. I want my head to feel as good as it can after I have shaved it and after I go outside, and absolutely ream supreme with the bald head butter. And it's just a lovely, perfect way to finish off my look. Right, oh, this stuff is so good. This portion of the video I'm actually filming a day later. So you can see here, this is how things are looking in terms of the length of the hair and stuff like that. And honestly, for me, this is absolute peak. This is perfect look for the type of style that I like to have. I like a little bit of seasoning on the side here is what I'm calling it, you know? I think it just adds a little chef's kiss, a little je ne sais quoi to the masculine look that is tash, stubble, with a bit of side frosting, okay? I really do rate the overall appearance of this, especially the day after. So if you've got a little plus or minus 2 days either side of this look, which I think is, like I said, absolutely peak, for me, this product is honestly perfect. Now that I've actually got a dedicated nose trim and I don't need to stick a pair of scissors up my nostrils, real, I'm buzzing about that, literally. Who do I think this is the perfect product for? If you are someone that wants a close head shave, closer than the normal pair of hair clippers, but you get irritated scalp when you use an electric shaver or a foil shaver, you really don't want to be messing around with razor blades as well, maybe you're prone to getting cuts, I think this is honestly your best bet. Surprisingly, this is my first experience with a product like this, using it as a more dedicated head shaving tool, and I was really impressed. Now, I've got a quick disclaimer. Of course, this is only my first time use. I've used it one time, but this thing impressed me enough with the results of how close it was able to shave, how easy it was to use, how nice and sort of light and practical it is, together with those attachments. And also, dare I say it, I was able to get what I feel like is almost the perfect level of facial hair ratio. Dare I say it, it's also perfect for that, especially for me in the look that I really like. This is the perfect thing for me, actually. So there you have it, guys. That was the Bald Cafe review of the WAHL Aqua Blade 10-in-1 multi-groomer. The do-it-all, super close cutting multi-groomer. I really hope that helped you out if you were interested in this product or similar ones. Thanks for watching. I, of course, will see you in that next video. Goodbye.